begin. Standing 6'11", number 31, Josh Landale. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 0, Jalen Wells. Starting as shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the other forward position, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 8, Jack Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moran.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
The injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Jock Landale is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Doncic against Morant. Here's Wells. Back to Morant. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up. You can't slow him down. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. And so it's Memphis with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, Landale misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Ayton passes to Reeves. Doncic with it. Hachimura with a screen on Morant. Doncic is doubled. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Jackson outside. Here's Wells. Off target with the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. No good on the triple. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Lakers on top, they lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. But what do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Connect is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Laravia in at the power forward. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Hayes with it, working on Aldama. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
The three is up. And Ja Morant with the three. Morant's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Stolen by Jackson. And they're running. Morant using his speed, and then Morant with the dunk!
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Here's Doncic. Can't hit the reverse layup. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. Rebound, the Lakers. Smart looking around. Inside. Here's Hayes. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
Jackson Hayes taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 15 seconds left in the first half. Jackson against Hayes. Jackson outside. Over Hayes. Can't connect from 14. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They're measuring up the shots.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jock Landale, then it's Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Morant. Here's Landale. He's covered by Reeves. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter here. The Lakers lead by 5. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Goes up on the baseline. That one's good for 2. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Jackson outside. To the inside. Pass to Landale. 6 to shoot. Back to Morant. From the arc. And no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Grizzlies trail by 5. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Let me just say this, you're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard John Morant, because his handle is on a string.
Pass to Landale. Now Morant. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Reeves. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And it's good for 2.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Outside Reeves, back to Doncic. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic is doubled. And here's Reeves outside. It's hauled in by Landale.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Morant. Shoots from the elbow. Here's the second effort. Landale misses. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Timeout call, Memphis. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Landale. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout, Grizzlies. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
16 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. 9 seconds left in the game. Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic. Oh, it falls!
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, a nail-biter finish. What was it like hitting those big shots down the stretch?
That was just amazing, you know. I felt pressure on that one, you know, because of them there. That was just amazing. My skin was going, I don't know how to say in English. When the skin goes like that, it was just amazing.
Well, for so young in his career, this guy does pretty well under pressure. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see